his sheep stuck in the thorns. A shepherd does not abandon his flock when they cry out in distress. I hear your voice cutting through the darkness, and I am coming to rescue you. Not because you earned it. Not because you finally figured out the right prayer or the perfect formula. I am coming because you are mine, and nothing in this world has the authority to keep my child trapped in a pit of despair. The situation you are in right now, the one that feels permanent, the one that has convinced you this is just how life will be from now on, is temporary. I am standing at the edge of that pit, and I am reaching down with my hand extended. All you need to do is take it. I know you have tried everything. You have tried to fix it yourself. You have tried to reason your way out, to work harder, to push through with your own strength. You have asked for advice, searched for solutions, made plans, and watched every single one of them fall apart. You have felt the crushing disappointment of thinking you were finally making progress, only to be thrown back to where you started. You have wondered if I am listening, if I care, if I even see what you are going through. My child, I see it all. I see every tear you have cried in secret. Every moment you have put on a brave face while your heart was breaking inside. I see the exhaustion in your spirit, the weariness that goes deeper than physical tiredness. I see how hard you have been fighting, and I am telling you right now that you do not have to fight this battle alone anymore. I am taking over. I am stepping into the middle of your situation, and I am changing things. The bondage is breaking. The walls are crumbling. The door that has been locked is swinging open because I am the one holding the key, and I am using it right now on your behalf. You are not stuck. You feel stuck. You look at your circumstances, and all you can see are the limitations, the barriers, the impossibilities. But I am asking you to shift your eyes away from the situation and look at me instead. Look at who I am. Look at what I have done throughout history. I have split seas in half to make a path for my people. I have brought down walls with nothing but a shout. I have turned water into wine, called the dead back to life, and commanded storms to be still. I have broken chains that no human hands could ever unlock. And the same power that did all of those things is available to you right now, in this very moment. I am not limited by your circumstances. I am not confused by the complexity of your situation. I am not intimidated by the size of your problem. What looks impossible to you is simple for me. What looks like a dead end to you is just an opportunity for me to show you a way through that you never saw before. I am your shepherd. Do you understand what that means? It means I am responsible for you. It means I watch over you. I guide you. I protect you. When a sheep is in danger, the shepherd does not stand at a distance and give instructions. He runs to where the sheep is. He puts himself between the sheep and the threat. He fights off the predators. He carries the wounded sheep on his shoulders. He tends to every injury with care and gentleness. That is what I am doing for you right now. I am not watching your struggle from a distance. I am in it with you. I am carrying you through it. I am covering you with my protection. The enemy has been circling your life, looking for a way to destroy you. But I am standing in his way. Every attack he has launched has to go through me first, and I am not letting anything touch you that is meant to destroy you. I am filtering everything that comes into your life, and I am using even the difficult things to strengthen you, to refine you, to prepare you for what is coming next. You have been in this valley for a long time. I know that. You have been walking through this season of hardship, and it has felt endless. You have wondered if it will ever change, if you will ever see the light again. But I am telling you right now that the valley is ending. Not because you gave up, not because you stopped caring, not because you lowered your expectations. It is ending because I am lifting you out. I am taking you by the hand, and I am leading you to higher ground. The place I am taking you is not just back to where you were before this trial began. I am taking you to a place you have never been before, a place of greater strength, deeper faith, stronger character. This valley was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to develop you. It was meant to strip away the things that were holding you back, to burn off the distractions, to teach you to rely on me in a way you never have before. And now that the work is done, now that you have been refined by the fire, I am bringing you out. I am opening the door. I am showing you the path forward. Do not be afraid of what is ahead. Do not let the fear of the unknown keep you paralyzed in the place you are right now. Yes, the future is uncertain. Yes, you do not know exactly how things will unfold. But you know me, and that is all you need. You know that I am faithful. You know that I keep my promises. You know that I have never abandoned you, and I never will. So step forward in faith. Trust me to lead you. Trust me to provide for you. Trust me to fight your battles. Trust me to make a way even when you... I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am not asking you to figure out every detail of the plan. I am just asking you to follow me, one step at a time. And as you follow, you will see doors open that you never knew existed. You will see provision come from places you never expected. You will see me move in ways that leave you speechless, that remind you once again that I am God, and nothing is impossible for me. The blessing you have been waiting for is coming. I know you have been praying for it, crying out for it, begging me to release it. I know there have been times when you thought I was saying no, times when you wondered if you were asking for the wrong thing, times when you almost gave up hoping. But I was never saying no. I was saying not yet. I was working behind the scenes, arranging things, aligning circumstances, preparing you to receive what I have for you. Because if I had given it to you earlier, you would not have been ready. You would not have had the maturity to steward it well. You would not have had the character to handle it with wisdom. But now, after everything you have been through, after all the ways you have grown and changed, you are ready. The blessing is no longer something that would overwhelm you or distract you or lead you away from me. It is something that will draw you closer to me, something that will be used for my glory, something that will bless not just you, but everyone around you. I am about to release a flood of provision into your life. I am opening the windows of heaven, and I am pouring out blessing that you do not have room enough to contain. Finances are coming. Opportunities are coming. Favor is coming. Doors are opening. Relationships are being restored. Health is being renewed. Strength is returning. Hope is rising again in your heart. The season of lack is over. The season of struggle is ending. You are stepping into a season of abundance, a season of fruitfulness, a season of multiplication. And when it comes, when you see the evidence of my faithfulness manifesting in your life, I want you to remember this moment. I want you to remember the pit I pulled you out of. I want you to remember the desperation you felt, the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the mornings you woke up wondering how you would make it through another day. I want you to remember it all so that you never forget who delivered you, so that you never forget that it was not your own strength or wisdom or effort that saved you. It was me. It was my grace, my mercy, my faithfulness. And when you remember that, you will walk in humility. You will walk in gratitude. You will walk in a constant awareness that everything you have is a gift from my hand. I am teaching you to trust me in the process. I am teaching you that my timing is perfect, even when it does not make sense to you. I am teaching you that waiting is not a punishment, it is preparation. Every moment you have spent waiting has been building your faith, strengthening your patience, deepening your dependence on me. And now that the waiting is almost over, you are going to step into what I have prepared for you with a level of maturity and wisdom that you did not have before. You are not the same person you were when this season began. You have been transformed by the fire. You have been refined by the pressure. You have been shaped into someone who can carry the weight of the blessing I am about to release. Right now, in this very moment, I am moving on your behalf. I am rearranging circumstances. I am opening doors. I am removing obstacles. I am silencing the voices that have been speaking lies over your life. I am breaking the chains that have been holding you back. I am cutting off the attacks of the enemy. I am surrounding you with my angels, with my protection, with my presence. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the moments when you felt completely isolated, when it seemed like no one understood what you were going through, I was there. I was closer to you than your own breath. I was holding you together when you felt like you were falling apart. I was speaking peace over your mind when anxiety was screaming in your ears. I was guiding your steps even when you could not see the path ahead. And I am still here. I am not going anywhere. I am committed to you. I am invested in your life, in your future, in your destiny. I have plans for you that are bigger than anything you have imagined. I have dreams for you that are beyond what your mind can conceive. I have blessings stored up for you that are waiting to be released at just the right moment. And that moment is now. This is your time. This is your season. This is the moment when everything shifts, when the tide turns, when the breakthrough comes. Do not give up now. Do not lose heart. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is changing. Things are changing. They are changing in the spiritual realm, and soon you will see the evidence of it in the natural realm. The prayers you have prayed are being answered. The seeds you have sown are beginning to sprout. The faith you have exercised is producing fruit, and the harvest is coming. I want you to prepare yourself for what is coming. I want you to get your heart ready. I want you to clear out the bitterness, the anger, the resentment, the unforgiveness. I want you to let go of the pain of the past. I want you to release the people who hurt you, the situations that disappointed you, the dreams that did not work out the way you thought they would. I want you to make room in your heart for the new thing I am doing. Because if you are holding on to the old pain, you will not have space to receive the new blessing. If you are still nursing old wounds, you will not be able to fully embrace the healing I am bringing. If you are still replaying past failures, you will not be able to step confidently into the future I have prepared for you. Forgiveness is not optional. It is essential. It is not something you do for the people who hurt you. It is something you do for yourself. It is how you break free from the prison of bitterness. It is how you release yourself from the torment of replaying past offenses over and over in your mind. It is how you take back the power that you gave to those people when you allowed their actions to control your emotions. When you forgive, you are not saying that what they did was okay. You are saying that you are no longer going to let it define you. You are no longer going to let it control you. You are no longer going to give it power over your life. You are choosing freedom. You are choosing peace. You are choosing to trust me to be the judge, to be the one who rights the wrongs, to be the one who brings justice. And when you make that choice, when you release the burden of unforgiveness, you will feel a weight lift off your shoulders that you did not even realize you were carrying. I am calling you to a higher standard. I am calling you to walk in love, even when it is hard. I am calling you to bless those who curse you, to pray for those who hurt you, to show kindness to those who do not deserve it. This is not easy. I know that. It goes against every natural instinct you have, but it is the way of my kingdom. It is the way I have called you to live. And when you choose to walk in love, when you choose to extend grace, when you choose to forgive, you are reflecting my character. You are showing the world what I am like. You are being a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope in a world that is filled with hatred and division and bitterness. And when you do that, when you choose to respond with love instead of anger, with grace instead of judgment, with forgiveness instead of revenge, I will honor you. I will bless you. I will lift you up. I will vindicate you. The people who have rejected you will come back with apologies. The people who look down on you will recognize the anointing on your life. The people who dismissed you will see that I am with you, and they will regret the way they treated you. But by that time, you will not be bitter. You will not be holding a grudge. You will not be waiting to throw their mistakes back in their faces. You will receive them with grace, with compassion, with the same love that I have shown you. Because you will understand that hurt people hurt people. You will understand that their actions were not really about you. They were about their own pain, their own insecurity, their own brokenness. And instead of repaying evil for evil, you will overcome evil with good. This is the life I am calling you to. A life of freedom, a life of peace, a life of joy that is not dependent on your circumstances, a life of faith that stands firm even when everything around you is shaking. a life of love that flows from a heart that has been transformed by my grace. This is not a life you can manufacture on your own. It is not something you can achieve through effort or discipline or willpower. It is a life that comes from spending time with me, from allowing my spirit to fill you, from soaking in my presence, from meditating on my word. It is a life that flows from intimacy with me. That is why I keep calling you back to this place. That is why I keep inviting you to come and sit with me, to talk with me, to listen to my voice. Because I want to give you more than just answers to your problems. I want to give you myself. I want to give you a relationship with me that is deep and real and personal. I want you to know me, not just know about me. I want you to experience my love, not just hear about it. I want you to feel my presence, not just believe that I exist. And when you have that, when you have me, you have everything. You have peace in the storm. You have hope in the darkness. You have strength in the weakness. You have joy in the sorrow. Because I am the source of all those things, and when you are connected to me, you have access to an unlimited supply. Do not let the busyness of life pull you away from me. Do not let the demands and distractions rob you of this time we have together. Make it a priority. Protect it. Guard it. Fight for it. Because this is where you find the strength to face the day. This is where you find the wisdom to make the right decisions. This is where you find the peace that surpasses understanding. This is where you find me. And when you find me, everything else falls into place. The problems that seem so overwhelming become manageable. The questions that seem so confusing become clear. The fears that seem so powerful become small. Because in my presence you remember who I am. You remember what I have done. You remember what I am capable of. And you remember that if I am for you, nothing can stand against you. I am calling you out of the situation you are in. I am calling you out of the mindset that has kept you trapped. I am calling you out of the fear that has paralyzed you. I am calling you out of the doubt that has held you back. I am calling you out of the shame that has convinced you that you do not deserve good things. I am calling you into freedom, into abundance, into purpose, into destiny. I am calling you into the fullness of everything I created you to be. And the only thing standing between where you are now and where I am calling you to be is your willingness to trust me, your willingness to let go of control, your willingness to follow me even when you do not understand where I am leading. This is the moment of decision. This is the moment when you choose to believe me or to keep listening to the lies of the enemy. This is the moment when you choose to step forward in faith or to stay stuck in fear. This is the moment when you choose to trust my plan or to keep clinging to your own. I am not going to force you. I am not going to drag you out of the pit against your will. I am offering you my hand, and I am waiting for you to take it. The choice is yours. But I am telling you right now that if you take my hand, if you trust me, if you follow me, you will never regret it. I will lead you to places you never dreamed possible. I will show you things you never imagined. I will do for you what only I can do. Your situation is not permanent. Your struggle is not forever. Your pain is not the end of the story. I am writing a new chapter, and it starts right now. It starts the moment you say yes to me, the moment you surrender your plans and embrace mine, the moment you stop trying to figure it all out and start trusting me to lead you. That is when everything changes. That is when the breakthrough comes. That is when the blessing is released. That is when you step out of the situation and into the promise. I see your faith. I see your heart. I see your desire to follow me, to please me, to honor me with your life. And I am proud of you. I am pleased with you. Not because you are perfect, not because you have it all figured out, but because you keep showing up, because you keep coming back to me, because you keep choosing to believe, even when it is hard. That faith, that persistence, that determination to keep trusting me no matter what, is what moves my heart. It is what causes me to move heaven and earth on your behalf. It is what opens the floodgates of blessing over your life. Do not let anyone or anything steal your faith. Do not let the negative voices drown out my voice. Do not let the circumstances convince you that I am not working. Do not let the delay make you think I have forgotten about you. I have not forgotten. I could never forget. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. You are constantly before me. I think about you more than you think about yourself. I care about every detail of your life, every concern in your heart, every need you have. And I am working on all of it. I am addressing every single thing. Nothing has slipped through the cracks. Nothing has been overlooked. I am handling it all, and I am doing it in a way that is better than anything you could have orchestrated on your own. Trust my timing. Trust my methods. Trust my heart towards you. Even when you do not understand what I am doing, trust that I know what I am doing. Even when it looks like things are falling apart, trust that I am putting things together in a way that will blow your mind. Even when it feels like I am silent, trust that I am speaking, that I am moving, that I am working behind the scenes on your behalf. I am your shepherd, and a good shepherd always takes care of his sheep. He always leads them to green pastures. He always guides them beside still waters. He always restores their soul. And that is exactly what I am doing for you right now. I am restoring what was stolen. I am healing what was broken. I am rebuilding what was torn down. I am bringing life to what looked dead. I am turning your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your ashes into beauty. I am taking the mess and making it a message. I am taking the test and turning it into a testimony. I am taking the pain and using it to produce purpose. Nothing you have been through has been wasted. Every tear, every struggle, every sleepless night, every moment of desperation has been part of the process. It has all been working together for your good, shaping you, molding you, preparing you for what is coming next. And what is coming next is going to shock you. It is going to exceed your expectations. It is going to be bigger and better than anything you prayed for. Because I do not just meet your needs, I exceed them. I do not just answer your prayers. I blow your mind with the way I answer them. I do not just give you what you asked for. I give you more than you can ask or imagine. That is who I am. That is how I operate. That is the kind of God you serve. A God who is generous, abundant, extravagant in his love for you. A God who delights in blessing his children, in giving them good gifts, in overwhelming them with his goodness. So get ready. Prepare your heart. Open your hands. Expand your vision. Because what I'm about to do in your life is going to require more space than you currently have. You are going to need a bigger vision. You are going to need more faith. You are going to need to stretch beyond your comfort zone. But do not be afraid of that. Do not shrink back. Do not settle for less because you are intimidated by the size of what I want to give you. You can handle it. I have been preparing you for it. I have been training you, equipping you, strengthening you. You are ready. You just do not realize it yet. But you will. When the blessing comes, when the door opens, when the opportunity presents itself, you will step into it with confidence because you will know that I am with you. You will know that I called you to it. You will know that I will give you everything you need to walk it out. I am your shepherd. I am leading you out of the situation you are in. I am guiding you into the blessing I have prepared for you. And I will be with you every single step of the way. You are not alone. You will never be alone. I am with you now, and I will be with you forever. Trust me, follow me, believe me, and watch what I do. Watch how I move. Watch how I come through for you. Watch how I prove myself faithful once again. Because I will. I always do. And this time will be no different. Your shepherd is calling you. Your shepherd is reaching for you. Your shepherd is pulling you out. Take my hand, trust my voice, follow my lead, and step into the freedom, the blessing, the promise that I have for you. It is time, your season, your moment. Do not let it pass you by. Grab hold of it with both hands and do not let go. Because this is what you have been waiting for. This is what you have been praying for. This is the answer you have been crying out for. And it is here. It is yours. Receive it. Embrace it. walk in it, and watch your life transform before your very eyes. I am doing a new thing. Can you see it? It is already beginning to spring forth. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. I am turning your desert into a garden, your barrenness into fruitfulness, your emptiness into overflow. I am filling every empty place in your life with my presence, my peace, my provision. I am satisfying every longing, answering every question, meeting every need, because I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. You will lack nothing. Everything you need is found in me, and I am giving myself to you fully, completely, without reservation. Come closer. Draw near to me. Let me hold you. Let me comfort you. Let me speak over you. Let me remind you of who you are and whose you are. You are mine. You belong to me. You are loved, valued, cherished, treasured. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are called. You are appointed for such a time as this. And the situation you are in right now is not going to stop you. It is not going to define you. It is not going to defeat you. Because I am pulling you out. I am lifting you up. I am setting your feet on solid ground. And I am placing you in the position I have always intended for you to occupy. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. This is your time to rise. So rise, my child. Rise with confidence. Rise with courage. Rise with faith. Rise with hope. Rise knowing that I am with you, that I am for you, that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Rise knowing that the best is yet to come. Rise knowing that what I have prepared for you is worth everything you have been through. Rise and take your place. Rise and walk in your purpose. Rise and fulfill your destiny. Because I am your shepherd, and I am leading you into green pastures. I am guiding you beside still waters. I am restoring your soul, and I am preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I am anointing your head with oil. Your cup is overflowing. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. This is my promise to you. This is my covenant with you. This is my commitment to you, and I do not break my promises. I do not go back on my word. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. What I have declared will be established. What I have decreed will be accomplished, because I am God, and my word does not return to me void. It accomplishes what I send it to do. And I have sent it to you right now to pull you out of that situation, to lift you out of that pit, to break every chain that has been holding you back, to open every door that has been closed, to release every blessing that has been stored up for you. It is happening right now. Even as you hear these words, things are shifting in the spiritual realm. Angels are being dispatched. Demons are being defeated. Obstacles are being removed. Doors are being opened. Provision is being released. Healing is being activated. Restoration is taking place. And soon, very soon, you will see the evidence of it in your life. So, hold on. Stay strong. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep following me. Because the breakthrough you have been waiting for is closer than you think. The answer is on its way. The blessing is being released. And you are about to step into a season of abundance, favor, increase, and multiplication like you have never experienced before. This is your season. This is your time. This is your moment. And I am with you every step of the way. Trust me. Believe me. Follow me. And watch what I do. Because what I am about to do in your life is going to leave you speechless. It is going to leave you in awe. It is going to remind you once again that I am God, and nothing is impossible for me. I see the weariness in your eyes. I see the exhaustion in your spirit. I see how hard you have been fighting, how much you have been carrying, how long you have been holding on. And I am telling you right now that you can let go. You can release the burden. You can stop trying to carry it all on your own. Because I am here, and I am strong enough to carry it for you. I am big enough to handle it. I am powerful enough to move it. So give it to me, all of it. Every worry, every fear, every concern, every problem, every situation. Lay it all at my feet and walk away. Leave it with me. Trust me to deal with it. Trust me to handle it. Trust me to work it out in a way that is better than anything you could have done on your own. You were never meant to carry this alone. You were never meant to figure it all out by yourself. You were never meant to be self-sufficient. You were created to need me, to depend on me, to rely on me. And when you do, when you lean on me instead of your own understanding, when you trust me instead of your own strength, that is when you find rest. That is when you find peace. That is when you find the freedom you have been searching for. Because the burden is light when I am carrying it with you. The yoke is easy when you are walking in step with me. The path is clear when you are following my lead. So stop striving. Stop struggling. Stop trying to make it happen in your own strength. Surrender. Yield. Let go. And let me take over. Let me fight your battles. Let me solve your problems. Let me open your doors. Let me bring your breakthrough. Let me do what only I can do. Because I am your shepherd, and this is what I do. I rescue. I restore. I redeem. I rebuild. I renew. I refresh. I revive. And I'm doing all of that for you right now. You are being rescued. You are being restored. You are being redeemed. You are being rebuilt. You are being renewed. You are being refreshed. You are being revived. And when the process is complete, when you step out of this season and into the next, you are going to look back and see my hand in every single moment. You are going to see how I was working when it looked like nothing was happening. You are going to see how I was protecting you when you felt vulnerable. You are going to see how I was guiding you when you felt lost. You are going to see how I was providing for you when you did not know where the next meal was coming from. You are going to see it all, and you are going to know without a shadow of a doubt that I never left you. I was there the whole time, leading you, guiding you, carrying you when you could not walk, holding you when you were falling apart, whispering hope into your heart when despair was screaming in your ears. I am your shepherd, and a good shepherd never abandons his sheep. Never. No matter how far they wander, no matter how lost they get, no matter how much trouble they find themselves in, the shepherd goes after them. The shepherd searches for them. The shepherd risks everything to bring them back. And that is what I have done for you. I have pursued you. I have chased after you. I have never stopped calling your name. Never stopped reaching for you. Never stopped fighting for you. Because you are mine. And I do not give up on what belongs to me. I do not write off my children. I do not abandon my sheep. I go after them with everything I have until I bring them home. And that is what I am doing right now. I am bringing you home. Home to me. Home to safety. Home to peace. Home to rest. Home to the place where you belong. The place where you are loved. The place where you are accepted just as you are. No more striving. No more performing. No more trying to earn your way into my favor. You already have it. You already have my love, my approval, my acceptance. It is not based on what you do. It is based on who you are. You are my child, and that will never change. My love for you will never change. My commitment to you will never change. You are mine, and I am yours. And nothing in all of creation can separate you from my love. So rest in that. Let it sink deep into your heart. Let it transform the way you see yourself. Let it change the way you see your situation. Because when you know you are loved, when you know you are mine, when you know I am with you and for you, everything else becomes background noise. The opinions of others do not matter anymore. The lies of the enemy lose their power. The circumstances lose their ability to intimidate you. Because you know who you are, and you know whose you are, and you know that I am bigger than anything you are facing. You are stepping out of that situation. You are stepping into something new. And it is going to be good. It is going to be better than you imagined. It is going to exceed your expectations, because I am the one orchestrating it. I am the one opening the doors. I am the one making the way. And when I move, when I act, when I work on behalf of my children, the results are always beyond what they could have hoped for. Always. Because I do not do anything halfway. I do not give partial blessings. I do not open doors just a crack. I fling them wide open. I pour out abundance. I release favor. I multiply provision. I do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think. That is who I am. That is what I do. And that is what I am about to do for you. So get ready. Prepare yourself. Position yourself. Align yourself with my will. Surrender your plans to mine. Trust my timing. Follow my lead. And watch what happens. Watch how I move. Watch how I work. Watch how I turn everything around. Watch how I bring beauty from ashes, joy from mourning, a garment of praise from a spirit of heaviness. Watch how I pull you out of the pit and set you on high. Watch how I take you from the lowest valley to the highest mountain. Watch how I transform your life in ways you never thought possible. This is your moment. Do not miss it. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt paralyze you. Do not let the enemy convince you that nothing is changing. Everything is changing, right now, in this very moment. As you hear these words, as you receive them into your heart, as you choose to believe them, things are shifting. The tide is turning. The breakthrough is coming. The blessing is being released. And you are about to step into the fullness of everything I have promised you. Everything I have prepared for you. Everything I have destined for you. I want you to understand the depth of my commitment to you. When I say I am your shepherd, I am not speaking casually. I am not using a metaphor that sounds nice, but has no real meaning. I am telling you the truth about who I am in your life, and what that means for you in practical, tangible ways. A shepherd knows every single one of his sheep by name. He knows their personality, their tendencies, their weaknesses, their strengths. He can tell them apart in the darkness just by the sound of their